Hi, I'm Zach, and I'm at the All Energy Expo at Austra Energy's booth. And today we're going to be looking at Jinko's latest technology, from their panels to their inverters and batteries. I'm honestly really looking forward to it, so we're going to get heading over to the Jinko booth today and find out more about what they've got. And I'm here with Dan, Technical Manager at Jinko. Now, I can see, just looking around the Jinko booth, that there's been a big focus on N-type. So I was just wondering, what exactly are the difference between the older P-type modules and the new N-type modules that are now coming out?
Yeah, I think the key essentials will be efficiency and generations. So efficiency-wise, the P-type is hitting the limits for 25% of efficiencies. Cell efficiency, then for the module, you're typically looking at around 21%. For the N-types, you have a potential to go to 28% of cell efficiency. And rolling back at the moment, we are providing products that is 22%. So it's high efficiency, which means for the same footprints, for the same 330 watt before, the 1.7 meters, we are now doing 440 watts. So it's a big jump in efficiency. It helps save the balance of cost. It helps to save the footprint. You can put more, or it's taking less space on the rooftop, of course. But in another point of view, we also have better generations because the N-type have better degradations, has better bifacial factors. So it generates more, and it will have loss less in the process. So over a 30 years period, so every year you could be looking at a 3 to 5% more generations, where over the 30 years you can do the math. It's a huge gaps from the P and the N in terms of that generation and yield.
Yeah, so you're having actually a big difference between over a long period of time, they're lasting longer, the power, you're generating more power for longer. So I guess one of the things that I'm curious about is, so N-type is really becoming a focus for Jinko, isn't it, over the P-type?
Yeah, absolutely. We have invested a huge amount, so from the 10 gigawatt hours to now 40 gigawatt of capacity, production per capacity. For Jinko, this is a big shift, right? Because we see the potential in the N-type. This is the next generation of technologies. And the great things is about we are able to upgrade our existing product line to the N-types. And so we can say 100% of the production line is capable of making N-type. And it does almost 80 to 90% of our sales right now. It's just naturally a choice by the customers. It's the values that you get, from the generation, from the degradations, the qualities are definitely worth for what you're paying for.
Now, well, I know that you're constantly breaking records with the new efficiency. The panels are getting more and more wattage into smaller areas. So honestly, I am really excited to see where this N-type technology goes, and where it just keeps going, because it's already breaking records. So I hope you have a great rest of show, and thank you for taking the time out to speak to us.
Thank you, Zach.
Now I'm here with Thomas, and he's just here to talk about this new panel that they're actually launching at this All Energy. So brand new stuff here, and I'm excited about it. I know they're excited about it. So why don't you tell us a bit more about this new 440 watt Tiger Neo panel?
Yeah, thanks a lot, Zach. Yeah, we're really excited about this panel because what it's going to do for us is get back to that 440 power class that everyone loves. So the Jinko 440 in 2021 was like the #1 selling panel in our range. So we know guys love 440s and doing the 6.6 with those sort of panels. But it's going to mean less work for everyone because these panels, we've brought the weight right down. So if you remember back the previous 440s, they had around that sort of 25 kilo mark. We're now down around the 22 kilos, so it's an easy lift for most of the guys. The other great thing is that we're bringing that long warranty through to it. So we've got the 25-year warranty that's sort of standard now, but importantly, it's with better tech. So there's a real reason for it to have a long warranty. A lot of things they're on paper. Oh, here's a better warranty just because they made it up sort of thing. what we've done here is we've brought the Tedler backsheet in that we're normally using with the other panels. We've combined that with the N-cell technology, and the N-cell technology, it's got that low degradation, so it's only dropping off under 0.5% per year. So that, for comparison, is nearly half that of like a P-type panel. So that's really good. So it's going to keep putting out power for the mums and dads and the business owners that put it on, and it's always going to make our solar installers look good once they've installed that on their friends and family's houses and their good customers' homes.
Yeah. And I know that you've also then had even your larger panels that are starting to become available. So I know for a bit we've had the 475 watt panel, which still a great size, like 475 at this size, pretty amazing. And then you've also got your new 570 watt panels, I believe. What about those?
Yeah, that's right, Zach. So a lot of our guys are already using the 470 watt panels. So that's been a great seller for us this year. We're able to offer that long warranty, but in a commercial space. So if you've got some acreage customers, or if you've got people doing maybe a 30 kilowatt on a butcher shop or something, this is a great panel because you're getting a little bit bigger size so that you're not having to install as many panels, but you're still under 25 kilos and you're giving them that long warranty. So the important thing to understand, small business owners and acreage owners, they see that as something they're going to own for a long time, so they really value that longer warranty that we can do in the N-type. And the other thing that we love about it is that 475 coming next year is that it's going to match in with the 6.6. So it makes a really good 6.6 if you do have a nice roof that's quite large and can accommodate that. We're still under 2 meters, of course, so it's not actually a big panel. You can see it's only a touch longer than a 440, so it's a great seller for us already as a 470, and it's going to hit the lights out as a 475.
Yeah, and so you've got the 475, and then, yeah, even bigger still, the 570.
Can we go take a look?
Yeah, we can right now. So now we're here over at the 575 watt, and this is actually the same size as your 540 watt, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, Zach. So the 570, it's compared to some of the other panels on the market, so a lot of commercial done with 500, with 530, this sort of thing. You're almost getting 10% more watts per panel. So that's going to mean less crane lifts. It's going to mean if you're doing a ground mount, you're going to have less poles to do. And you're still getting that great degradation as well. It's famous in the Neo range. So yeah, we're really proud of this one, and we've been landing that this year and doing some great jobs with that. If you need any more information on that, Austra has some coming, I think, towards the end of this year, start of next year. And I think it's going to be a cracking seller.
Yeah, we're honestly really excited to get these in, and we're really excited about really all your panels. Like I know we're going to be getting the 440 in when they're ready, and yeah, I'm sure they will be popular. I know the 415 and the 470 particularly already popular with the installation. So thank you, and yeah, looking forward to it. And now we're back at our booth with Angela, and she's here to show us their brand new residential BESS product. So why don't we start off with what's the inverter, hybrid inverter like?
Thank you, Zach. Let me introduce our Jinko BESS products. This is for our hybrid inverter, which is the 5 kilowatts single phase, and the recommended PV power from of this hybrid inverter is 11.6 kilowatts. And we also have the EPS port here, which means that when the grid goes down, there will be a switch inbuilt in this hybrid inverter, and it will automatically transfer from the AC grid port to the EPS port to provide the AC power to some essential load in the home.
Very useful, being able to back up all the essentials, everything that you need without too much interruption. And I know then you've also got this amazing battery, which I can see is modular. It looks pretty spiffy, if I do say. Could you tell me what exactly are some of the key features of this Jinko battery?
The first one, our battery is the low voltage battery, and compared to the high voltage battery, it's easy to upgrade and easy installation. And we also use, like you said before, we use the modular and the stable design. So each battery module is the 2.56 kilowatts hour, and it can be up to the 10 pieces in parallel connection. And for our battery module, there are two installation methods. The first one is the wall mounting, that you can just to hang on the wall to get the no more than 4 pieces in one line connection. The second one is the floor standing. We need a battery base here at the bottom of the battery to in case the ground is uneven or bumpy, and it's up to the 6 pieces to connect all the batteries in one line. Yeah.
No, that's awesome. And I know that this is really part of the whole Jinko brand now. Like, so you've got the inverters, you've got the batteries, you've got the panels. This is really part of a whole Jinko system, isn't it?
That's the service, one-stop service that we want to provide it to our customer. Not only the PV panels that we can see here is the Tiger Neo 440 N-type will promote it in the next year, but also the hybrid inverter, also the battery to get the customer, if they have any question of their solar system, the battery energy system, they can just give Jinko a call to solve all the problem. Yeah, and we also want to do it step by step to from the 5 kilowatt single phase hybrid inverter for the start, and then move to like the 3-phase inverter, like the high voltage battery, and also to do some projects like the CNI and the utility to make a market share in the Australian market in the future. Yeah.
You know, it's really exciting what Jinko's got going on. You've got your new, you've got your Tiger Neo constantly improving. You're starting your move into inverters and batteries, giving an all-round experience. And yeah, I'm really excited for the future of Jinko and the future of really all your technology advancements.
Thank you. Let's see what Jinko can do in the future. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, and thank you for coming over.
Thanks, Zach.